Welcome to today's live stream. We are trading NQ futures. We are on a take profit trader Eval evaluation account. We are up about $1,980 so far. We started this Monday last week. So it's been a good week. Every day has, or a good week. It's been a good journey. Every day so far have been a green day. We need $1,020 until we hit our profit goal on this account, and then we will be promoted to a pro account where we can withdraw real money. That is the goal. So let's dive into it. What is the market doing today? What has it been doing? So bigger picture, yeah, we are, well, bigger picture, we have 15 minutes. Let's zoom out a little bit. You see here, we have a pretty good move up. Pretty good move up like this. And now, pretty much since yesterday, right? Like we topped up here, end of day, pushed back down. Really what we have is this. And then this morning we broke out of a bull flag. We had a good move up like this. Bull flag. Now we moved up. So I am thinking that today we potentially could have a continuation day to the upside. Now the first target, very juicy target, 20,500. The chances of us hitting this today, I think, is pretty high, considering we broke out of a bull flag pattern. This is very juicy target. R3 is more the extreme side. We normally don't hit it unless we have trend days. This is Fibonacci R1. No, Fibonacci R3. But this one, yeah, we very well hit. But the daily, like the normal pivot points, the R3 up here, this I don't think we'll hit today. We need a pretty strong trend day. Now we could have it. We have the pattern for it. So be prepared for that. We could have another trend day. Yeah, just saying that. I'm still going to trade exactly how I like to trade. I take short-lived scalps. Scalps that trade in the direction of the higher time frame pattern. Higher time frame direction. I like to hold them a little bit longer. I noticed on live stream I don't hold my trades as long as I like to hold them, so we'll see how this turns out. But yeah, right now we have a little bull flag going here. We are about 8 minutes until market open, so I'm not going to take this. Probably would be a good setup, but another thing I want to add into. Let's add bar time. Let's have that added in there. There we go. That tells us how long it is until the bar will close. We need to know that. But yeah, momentum I think is still to the upside. With momentum still being to the upside, having a pattern like that, we very well could get a push down at open. Many times we get that. Many times we see fake outs. Like before price goes the direction of the pattern, it fakes people out. Happens all the time. And as always, market open, and the market is overwhelmed with orders hitting on both the buy and sell side. Very often these are market orders. Like institutions come in with big orders they're placing both on the buy and sell side. That overwhelms whatever pattern we have. It overwhelms like the algorithms that are out there, and there's not just one algorithm, like there are tens of thousands of algorithms competing. They are overwhelmed by the price action happening at the market open candle. So with them being overwhelmed of it, I try to stay away from the market open candle unless it's very obvious what's happening. And even then I try to be very careful. But yeah, let's see. In the end, this is about making money. It's about being green at the end of the day, adding money to your bank account. That's what we're doing here. We started scratch with an Eval account. We're still on an Eval account, but we are about, we need about $1,000 to pass this. Slow and steady. To me, this is a marathon. It is not a race. We want to win long term, not just have one big win and then blow it up the next day. So high probability trades and then lock in profits while we have it. That's what we want to do. All right. Yeah, so another thing I like here on the 2 minute, let's zoom out a little bit. Pretty much since the London opened down here, we bottomed. London created a W pattern that certainly was a valid W pattern, right? And we've just been rocketing since that. We've been going up, right? We've been cruising this moving average ever since that, meaning, yeah, the London session, the Europe market, they have just been buying. They've continued to buy, even though we went up a lot yesterday. They just continued to buy. And zoom back out here on the 60 minutes. Yeah, we can see that, right? Like, we had a big run up. There's been consolidation during the overnight session. We broke out. We set a new high. So this pivot point at 20,500, very juicy target. I'm definitely eyeing today. Can we make some money while price makes its way there? It's not just about, oh yeah, we managed to make some money, but we want high probability trades. We want trades where our chance of winning is significantly higher than losing. About 3.5 minutes until market opens. Do we have any news today? We do. We have news at 9 a.m. Like, yeah, that will be 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m. Central that I'm on. We have consumer confidence. We have new home sales. And then we have the Richmond Manufacturing Index. So let's put that up here. You see here, this is what we're looking at. The Belgian business climate. I don't care about that. But yeah, consumer confidence, new home sales, Richmond Manufacturing Index, right around the time where we should be done for the day. So we're calling it. Should have made our money by then. So, but if we do get a trend day today, which we could get a continuation from yesterday's trend day. The chances are there. I did post that on X actually. So, yeah, that could be catalyst for continuation, right? Market may wait until that news has been presented and then continuation. That is just my guess. Okay, we need to zoom in. It's hard to see the price action happening here. Probably. Oops. Okay, just a little bit. Yeah, and we are 2 minutes to market open. We're getting a nice pullback here. That is good. Let the cycles reset before market opens. I like that. It needs to. If we can get the 60 minutes cycle is at the very top. That may not mean too much. I don't pay too much attention to that cycle. I mean, I look at it, but it's not crucial in my decision-making process. I like this 15 minute to go down, which it's doing. Seems like that will bottom between the green line at the market open candle. This one, the 5 minutes, still have a way to go, but it is pushing down. It's probably going to be down here again as well at marking up the candle. Meaning cycles could give us a good setup for continuation up, right? So the cycles are indicating that we'll drop, right? And we are dropping. I mean, hello, Captain Obvious. But yeah, the cycles are pushing down. I'm liking that. I like the price action agrees with the cycles. It means the cycles could give us a long setup. Will that give us a setup that aligns with a pattern, right? I never take entry based on cycles. I used to, back when I was a losing trader, when I lost money. Cycles give an indication what price could do. Doesn't mean price will do that. Like in a strong trend, price will just ignore the cycles. In a strong trend, the cycles means nothing. Anyway, market's about to open in 10 seconds. How far are we going to drop on this? Yeah, we keep dropping. I'm just gonna let the market open, sort itself out right now. See what happens there, what it does. I'm not in any hurry to take a trade right now. I don't really have a good setup. I would like the 5-minute cycle to come down more, but it may not. We'll see. It could bounce there. It's not bouncing any pivot. It's bouncing at the 15-minute EMA. It's a good spot. It's this. Yeah. Drop before we pop. A little bit cautious here pulling the trigger. See if we can get something quick. Oh, is it too late there? I may have been too late and I may take a loss here. I may have been too late and I'm thinking I want to get out of this position now. Maybe I should. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out for me. Put it like there. Limit my losses. If I'm wrong. Come on, come on. Keep pushing. I want to just get out. See what? I'm going to take a loss on this one. Yep. First loss. Not good. I liked it for a second and then I didn't like it anymore. I should have just closed it there. Okay. It happens. So my rule is this. If I get another red trade like this, I'm done for the day. We're not going to jeopardize the account. But now we gotta wait. This is when you cannot let emotions take control and you gotta stay very disciplined. This could very well like keep dropping, which is why I moved my stop up there. So in hindsight of that trade, when I was close to that, I tried to get like a tiny, like get out pretty much a break even, including commission. I should have just hit close is what I should have done. There's currently no setup to go long. Let's just be patient and wait. Yeah, there's really nothing for me but to wait right now. If we break and close above this MA, I'll consider long again, but I'm not going to long until that. That's really what I should have done in the first place. It really looked from moment that when we were coming up here that yeah, we were going to push through with force, and I tried to grab it early, and that came back to bite me. Yeah, so now we wait. There will be more setups. 80 is a level. It's the 15-minute EMA. You're also getting down. Those are touching the VWAP. And the thing is, now we have a proper cycle. This is honestly much better if we get a continuation move up. That is if we get that. This is trading. In the end, it's all guesses, qualified guesses, but it's still guesses. Nobody knows. Are you able to make money in the chaos? We are here at the 15-minute EMA.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see.
Still just waiting. Really nothing to do for me right now. I'm eyeing potential both long and short setups. I mean, right now, the short setup, I already explained the long thesis, but here we have a higher high. And what do we have here? We have a lower low, higher low, lower low, right? So the short thesis would be like bear flag up to this EMA. And then if we don't break above it, if we don't do that, then would that be a short? Yes. That would be a short. So let's see. And in hindsight, that's really the stuff. If you look at this, it's really the setup that I was longing. Really was the short setup, right? So, and that's why I got hurt. Really, instead of that, I had it there at the wrong spot. This, right, is how it would be. So let's see how this is. Okay, that actually they're completed. Good, good. So now we see. We have do we got a bear flag here? If we do, it's dirty. Once again, we reject at that EMA. But we did bounce at VWAP, right? It's not... We bounced close to VWAP. Let's see how price behaves around this this moving average. There's 2 minute candles about to close, and so I'm not gonna long this as much as I would want to be in this. I did not have a setup to long this, and of course, like the long I took, there's no way I could hold all the way down to there. That would have like wrecked me. Can't do that. The cycles did have a long setup though, but I did not have a setup to go long on. But maybe now we get something. I mean, it's still too early for this candle hasn't closed yet, but this may be what we're looking for. What am I looking for? This. We broke above the EMA, now we're pulling back. Are we now creating a flag? We have 1 minute left. So much can happen in a minute, right? In like a few seconds, it's gonna pop back up there and thus invalidate this potential flags pattern I'm looking for here. We're also still in this lower high, lower low, lower high. So it's very powerful, like there's no piercing candle. Well, not, yeah, it hasn't closed yet, but it pierced through more than 50% of the body of this candle, making it a strong bearish candle. Oh yeah, and there we go. Yeah, this thesis is invalid. Okay, with price action like this, I'm gonna be careful. Like, I have to be, with my first trade being a loss, I have to be so desperate. Oh, dang it. This is, I said I have to be so disciplined, and then I go and chase a late trader. Go and chase a late trade, but we bounced at Eval, but I'm in long version of profit, take profit here. Okay, and what do that tells me? That tells me don't risk anymore. This may be it for me, guys. And it was poor execution again. Come on, just stop me out or hit my profit target. Actually, let's move this up. No, I'm looking for quick profit here. If it hits. Stop me up or hit me. I'm out. Consider a break-even trade. That was like $50-$60. I don't consider that like win or loss. But really, I was hoping to get. So what I see, like, this is set up, but I was late, right? You see, we come down a level, and we get Vic. Like, you got a reaction, right? But you got to be quick. I was late, and then I hesitated, and that's why I got filled up here. I should have been filled like here. This is where I should have been filled. So, my bad. Again, piss poor execution. Got one bullet left. As I said, like, a trade of that small, win or loss, like, I consider a break-even trade. But if it's more than $100 in one direction, I consider it a directional winning or losing trade. But now a red trade of more than $100. Well, actually at this point, any red trade, even a break-even trade, I'm done for the day, because I don't want to bleed my account down. Let's just wait. That was a good setup, but I was like way late. If I could have gotten in where I should have gone in around this 80 level, yeah, that would have been like a 10-handle scalp, right? Instead, I got in where I really should have gone out, right? You see, we start hitting price up here with the close of these candles. Of course, there's going to be resistance there. Piss poor execution. P&L is showing that today. But let's wait and see. You look at 15 minutes though. 15 minutes still have this. This is still very, very valid. Very valid path. Very valid play. But you have to be careful when you have this strong candle now. That was massive selling happening there. But what I do see, interestingly enough, and this strengthened the long thesis, I see strong buying on ES. Strong buying. Let's be patient. I think there's a move coming. Let's not waste a last bullet before that. Someone is accumulating for sure. Like, I see buy orders of like, 139 contracts on ES, 250 on ES, 250 on ES. Just like, I see accumulation on the long side, on the buy side. That's what the tape is showing on ES. And that is directional. And I do align with what we're seeing here. This pattern, right, aligns with that. So let's be very, very patient now. Let it come down, as we come down, what do we see? Do we see more buying? Do we see selling? And specifically looking at ES for that, right? Because ES is showing this pretty much the same price action. It's on high time frame. ES is pretty much coming down and testing, like on high time frame, testing the top of the bull flag, right, which is what a bull flag is supposed to do. Straighter. Yeah, this may be the day where we end the day red. I'm not gonna force another trade. I also like to be done by 9 AM. But with being red, there's something in me that wanna fight back. But it needs to be a really good setup. Not seeing any more big orders coming in on ES. Last one happened about 6 minutes ago. Like 8:37, it was at 250 contracts. 8:36, like 1 minute before that, was another 250 contracts. And then 2 minutes before that again, it was 139, and then it's been accumulation in still large sizes, but they've been broken up, like not in these 3-digit sizes, but 2 digits. Someone is accumulating on the long side for sure. So, but we gotta be patient. Like, you can be right, but still lose money because you were early, you were poor execution. And that's what I've done today. Poor execution. I mean, the end of the day will tell if I'm right or not, but it doesn't matter if you're right or not if you didn't make money. Did you make money today? Yes or no? That's all that matters. Again, we are just bouncing at VWAP, in between VWAP and 21 EMA. So far, the story is the same. Lower lows, lower highs. It's like distance-wise, this isn't far though. If we do break out of this is very, very juicy target. I want to try and see if I can capture that today. That's what I want to try and see if we can do. I mean, bigger picture, like looking at the 15 minutes, like, yeah, push down. Did we just set a trap, as some other influencer like to say, like we trapped longs? If so, they trapped me. Or sorry, trapped shorts, I mean. I'm in long and it's one with 2 moves, but we'll see. If we push us back up here, yeah, we're gonna have this can actually be a really good setup. If we push back up in this range, and tiny pullback, like a bull flag on a small time frame, and then push up. News coming up in about 6 minutes. See how that plays out. Gonna read up a little bit about the news about the new home sales. I'm familiar with the Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index. The hub includes information on shipments, new orders, order backlogs, and inventories conducted by Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond. Okay. Oh, it's considered a low impact. Okay. Yeah, then I don't care about that. But the new home sales. We want to see a high reading. Look at this. Now we're going. I think we may get this pattern I'm looking for. Let's just be very patient. But also pay attention to it. So far, we still is a lower high though. This is where it turns, and we have bullish momentum. Let me put the mic a little bit closer to myself again. We have that, but it's been really closing in, alright. Pulling back, but we maintain the bullish. This is actually, from just technical indicator, this is bullish. But I can't just buy, man. I bet like in the end of the day, I should have been like, you should have just bought and held. That's easy to say. When you're wrong, you lose everything you worked so hard for. No, we can't do that. We need to stay disciplined. We need to do this the right way. So the new home sales, we want that to be a high reading. That is bullish for the US economy. But our new home sales, do we have a high reading? We are ripping back up here. A few minutes into news. Look at this. Look at this. What will happen here now? Will we get something here? Right into this. This bull flag is very valid. Cannot take entry on a 15-minute time frame. That I cannot do. Yes, a big thing to do, like when you have a bad trade and you're red for the day, you gotta control your emotions. Like, you have to control your emotions. If you cannot control your emotions, you need to walk away. And that takes time. That doesn't happen overnight to get that discipline and that level of self-control. But you need it if you're going to succeed in trading. You have to be patient, you have to wait for the next setup. Okay. Will this become a green candle or a red one? Looks like it's gonna become another green candle. It's sitting here. We can get it to be a red candle, we can get this. It would be very nice. But I don't know yet. And news is to be released any second now. Richmond manufacturing came in lower. Oh, look at that. That ripped us. That's just the algo reaction. New home sale month of a month, which is... Okay, now it's the consumer confidence. Consumer confidence is less. Home sales came in under. Yeah, Richmond came in under. Home sales came in lower. Or like new home sales, and consumer confidence came in lower. Those are all bearish signals though. Those are two bearish signals. So let's short this then. Made back a little bit of what we lost there.
But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go.
Okay, we got about what was that, $120 realized after commissions. Just a very, very quick scalp. But just a few seconds. These are bearish signals. I can't go back in this now. My entry is kind of done. Just need to play out, and well,
I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well.
we're not moving with force, but we are moving, and I'm seeing more buying. What is this? Like on ES. Well, that was right before news. Like 35 seconds before news were released. And pretty much leading up. Well, even like, yeah, I still see ES is still accumulating big. I don't know. I gotta... Okay, so let's just break this down. Let me open up. Let's see if I can do this here. Let's see. What do we know to be true today? Can we zoom this in? Okay, Control plus. What do we know to be true today? Happening of price. We have a bigger picture pattern. Bull flag. Right? Yes. Order flow. Large buy orders. Yes, and NQ. Is this telling a picture? Like, I'm not just gonna buy, but it's like news, bearish, all numbers came in, numbers underestimate. So that's kind of what we know, right? This is just what I see. The bigger picture pattern is bullish. These order flow, I see large buy orders coming in. Yeah, I just saw more. Like, price dropping, can't go under Eval. What does this tell you? Okay, I'm supposed to call it here, but I don't want to. It's like, are they boring us to death before a big move? Like, what's really going on? Let me move that off screen. Let's see, what will be the color I want to flip to here? I think yellow. Now I'm showing the ES, and let me show you here on the 60-minute chart. This is what I mean with ES, right? The bull flag. It's the same as we saw on NQ, right? And we just consolidate on top of here. Where are we retesting? We're just retesting kind of like the topping of the closing area of the flag. The same time being here, this is, in my opinion, still bullish long term. Yeah, I think we could have a move today. I don't know, I could be wrong. I could be wasting my time. I really could just be wasting my time right now. When you don't know. I mean, that data candle on the news, it did not. It tried to set a new high, but it didn't. Price is pushing up. Yeah, it's really just chop. That's what it is. Chop. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. That's what we're in. You trade inside shop, you usually get killed. Which is what happened to me today. Made a little bit of it back. But I would say that was more than $100 in one direction, so that was a win. Last trade. Yeah, the tape don't show the actors. It just show the transactions that happen. It doesn't show you who did it. That it won't show, unfortunately. It would be nice if it did. It would be really nice if it did. But it don't. It don't, unfortunately. So we are on top of the EMA again, the 2-minute EMA. Hitting the Fibonacci R1, which kind of we've been struggling with all day here. Let's see, we broke out a little bull flag. Let's go, 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 go. How much did I? Ah, that was shit. That was shit. That was shit. Didn't use hotkeys. But news is out of the way. The reaction to news is out of the way. Really, I want a long. I'm gonna go back in long. And this is going to be the trade. Not gonna force anything. Take that money. Okay, we're only down $30 now. Well, I'm gonna say this is going to be the trade, and the moment I said it, I'll be like, I'm forcing something I want to happen. The pattern is very clear there, but I need to lock in. Yeah, and I'm glad I did, because it's pulling back. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. I'm down $30. It's gonna be a... I think previously I said like a green day at 60 was a break-even day. Technically, it's break-even, 30 is nothing, but it's still a red day, right? The count is red. So am I gonna be prideful for the sake of YouTube and transaction and say like I want a green day? Maybe I'm gonna try, but it's really stupid. It's really stupid. Really stupid is what it is. Considering I was down $300 and I'm only down 30, and that is mostly commissions, and it is past 9. I have lots of reasons to call it. So the last no, we are okay. I'm seeing a little bit more selling on ES, but I'm also seeing the last order flows actually been more, the bigger order have been more selling than buying. We're losing that narrative. No, necessarily. I don't think people accumulate like 500 or 1,000 contracts just to scalp it 10 handles. Those bigger players, they're not looking for a 10 handle move. They don't put risk all that much for 10 handles. Okay, can we get a little pullback? Can we get a little bull flag? Out of this. It'd be nice. We'll see. So that bull flag that I took late entries on was this. Now it's breaking out of the bigger of the 15 one. Let's go back in. Right, that's what we want to look at. No, I've been waiting around for this move to happen. Let's see. Let's see. I want to try to get it. the move of the day that I usually don't try to trade because I try to make my money before 9 a.m. and in this case I failed. I didn't make my money before 9 a.m. I lost $30. I'm down. So will I be able to get it? We're in the top range of all of this. Let's just wait. Let's just wait for get a move up, and this indeed will be a trend day. This indeed will be moving up day. Then we will get a pattern. That's just that. We will get a pattern for it. NQ's going, NQ's trying for high of day. I'm feeling the FOMO, but I'm not doing that. You can see on the 15. What we've been looking at all morning is happening and I'm not in it. I'm not in it, and in most cases I took an entry, but I would have yeah, up here 22 handles and then hold here, right? What you expect me to hold like 15-20 handles down? I mean, I guess I could, but I don't like being that high above the... It's like, just give me a clean pattern, please. But I don't think I'm gonna get that. I want to get a clean lower time frame pattern, and I don't have that, but I want it. But if I'm gonna make money consistently, I have to stick to clean patterns, dirty patterns, higher riskier patterns. Give you more losses, makes you red, like me. So, but we are pulling back, which I want for more continuation. I'm gonna have to call it soon though. That is unfortunately just what it is, but yeah. Let's get a pullback. Pullback is nice. This will be my last opportunity if I get it. But coming in at 9:30 is kind of okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Nah, it's not a good candle to go long on. You know what? I'm probably gonna end up regretting this, but I'm calling it here. I'm gonna accept the fact I lost $30 today. Really, 5 but $30 because of multiple trades, more trades than I like, commissions. I'm gonna just bite the bullet on that. Call it, accept it, it is what it is. Tomorrow's a new day. We were bound to have a red day eventually. Character reveals, like, how do you deal with red days, right? What do you do with them? Well, we managed to fight back. Like, from having a $300+ red day. If I were to hit 400, that's like my max loss. I won't try to make back more, because then I just can't do that. But okay, calling it here. I'm glad I didn't try to go long on that. It was just, so why didn't I long it, right? One, I never got an entry signal. With that freaking long wick there, it's kind of hard. You need to always be like a new higher. You be in the... You take out this, you up here, right? High of day territory, right? So it's just not a good place to go long. But we are forming something. Can I free draw here? I think I can. I think I can, but I just don't see it. Okay, anyway. Let's do it like this. We could get a pattern form like this now. What would that be? Head and inverted head and shoulders as part of the bull flag. That's really beautiful, right? And but his right shoulder is forming on the EMA. That's really beautiful in that area. Probably gonna be a catalyst to go, and then we hit 20,500 and above. I still really think that could happen. But yeah, today it's gonna have to do that without me. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. If you like watching this, then I would say please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Yeah, I'm not. It's all good. Anyway, take care guys. Have a great rest of your day.